ちょっとチャットワークが出ないんで、見ないでやります。Volcanoes and global warming. The eruption of the Asia Eyjafjallajökull Eyjafjallajökull volcano in Iceland has increased speculation that global warming may lead to more eruptions in ice-covered regions. There is no doubt that volcanoes can significantly alter global climate patterns. For example, after Mount Pinatubo erupted in 1991, a cloud of ash and gases quickly spread around the planet, partially, partially blocking the sun's rays. As a result, the average global temperature was 0.4 to 0.5 degrees Celsius cooler in 1992 and 1993. In the long term, however, volcanic gases contribute to the greenhouse effect and the escalation of global warming. The rise in temperature is causing glaciers to melt, which means there will be thinner covers over many volcanoes. According to some scientists, this will make it easier for those volcanoes to erupt. Mo. はい、OK。3. Renewables can't deliver Paris climate goals. Paris. Expansion of renewable energy cannot by itself stave off catastrophic climate change, scientists have warned recently. Even if solar and wind capacity continues to grow at breakneck speed, it will not be fast enough to cap global warming under 2 degrees Celsius. The target set down in the landmark 2015 Paris Climate Treaty. They reported in the journal Nature Climate Change. The rapid deployment of the wind, solar and electric cars give some hope, said lead author Graham Peters, a researcher at the Center for International Climate and Environmental Research in Oslo. No way. But at this stage, these technologies are not really displacing the growth in fossil fuels or conventional transportation. Earth is overheating mainly due to the burning of oil, gas, and especially coal to power the global economy. 4. Air pollution is linked to 2.7 million premature births a year. London. Curbing outdoor air pollution may help prevent 2.7 million premature births in a year, a condition that threatens children's lives and increases their risk of long-term physical and neurological problems. Scientists said on Thursday. Fine particles in the air from diesel fumes, fires, and other sources may increase the risk of premature births, alongside other risks including a mother's age and health, according to a study published in the Environmental International Journal. Air pollution may not just harm people who are breathing the air directly. It may also seriously affect a baby in its mother's womb, said Chris Murray, lead author of the study, which is based on data for 2010. Be Good Foundation to help with water crisis in Burundi. Pop icon Beyonce has announced that her Be Good Foundation, in partnership with UNICEF, will help provide drinkable water in the African nation of Burundi. According to the foundation's website, more than half of the people in the country do not have adequate access to safe drinking water. Drought and political unrest have made it impossible for many residents to obtain enough water for daily needs or farming activities. Together, BIGIT and UNICEF will support the construction of water supply systems for hospitals and schools, along with drilling wells and developing springs throughout the country. The Big Foundation supports a number of causes, many of which benefit vulnerable women and children. It previously raised $82,000 to aid citizens of Flint, Michigan, who were affected by the water crisis there. Fading stars. The stars have long been an inspiration to poets, artists, and lovers. The brightly lit night sky has been fading away since the dawn of the industrial age. This phenomenon is primarily due to light pollution caused by electric lights shining, shining, shining up into the atmosphere. These lights create a glare that surrounds the globe and makes the stars appear fainter or invisible. It is currently estimated that nearly one third of the people on Earth can no longer see any of the billions of stars in our own galaxy. Luckily, there are some ways to partially reverse this effect. For example, we can cover the tops of street lamps so that their light doesn't shine skyward, or install sensors that will dim bright lights when they are not needed. 7. Severe flooding leads to serious environmental problems. In 2017, Hurricane Harvey slammed into the Texas coastline and plowed through Houston, the fourth largest city in America, triggering huge floods. Even before the floods subsided, experts expressed concern about the environmental problems they knew were ahead. Houston has about 450 oil refineries and chemical plants, several of which were damaged in the storm. These facilities suffered fires, explosions, and other incidents which caused chemical spills and the release of carcinogenic pollutants. The dirty floodwater, contaminated with these chemical spills and sewage from overflowing sewers, rushed through Houston's numerous industrial toxic waste sites and spread hazardous substances around. Mass shutdowns of the refineries and chemical plants caused about 1 million pounds of pollutants to spill into the atmosphere. When the facilities start up again, another 1 million pounds will be released. It's environmental pollution with long-term public health consequences. はい。ちょっと終了。疲れた。サリュー。